Good afternoon, football fans. This is Andy McNamara, and it's my pleasure to welcome you into the Axis Football League. Our game today showcases some of the biggest stars in the league, and I'm expecting some pretty impressive numbers to be posted today. We're in Week 8, and I'm excited to see what happens. Lining up for the kickoff. Moody with the kick. And he's brought to the turf. Indianapolis getting set to start off this drive. Morales steps back into the pocket. Tosses the ball. He makes the reception. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 15. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis. Morales steps back into the pocket. There's a flag on the play. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. It looks like they're going to call holding on the offense. And they'll take the penalty. The defense sets up in a dime set. Penalty marker on the field. They're going to get the offense for a false start here. They'll accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis. Player in motion. He drops back. Looking for a target, short over the middle. Higgins brings him to the ground. Short gain on the play. Fifth play of the drive. Morales steps back into the pocket. He's looking for a receiver deep down the sideline. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Third down for the offense. Receiver in motion. Morales steps back into the pocket. Throws a pass. Tipped away and incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. Bennett on the kick. He'll field the punt. And the tackle is made. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Dorsey on the handoff. And he's wrestled to the ground. That will bring up second down. Miami makes their way to the line here on second down. Dorsey hands it off. The defender can't bring him down. Moody with the tackle. That will go for about 5 yards. Third down for the offense. 14 yards to go. On the handoff. And the defender makes the tackle. They'll lose a couple yards there. The punt team makes its way up the line. Sparks boots it. Breaking out of the tackle. And he is tackled. Indianapolis getting set to start off the drive. Player in motion to the right.
Go!
Morales tosses it up. Slides off the defender. The tackle is made. That'll go for 9 yards. A shotgun set for the offense. There's a penalty flag on the field. Ooh, somebody jumped. That's going to be a false start. And they'll take the penalty. The offense comes in on second down. 15 yards to go. Morales on the handoff. Stewart wrestles him to the ground for the tackle. That'll cost them a couple yards. The defense lines up in a 4-3. On the handoff. He'll be tackled near the 45. Penalty flag on the field. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. It looks like they're going to call a face mask on that play. They'll accept the penalty. He drops back. And down he goes. Yates with the sack. They'll lose 10 on the play. Second down for the offense. Morales steps back into the pocket. And down he goes. Yates with the sack. Loss of 7. Indianapolis sets up on third down. Makes the throw. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense lines up to punt. Bennett on the kick. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start things off from the 20. Dorsey surveys the field. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. That brings up second down. The offense comes in with 2 receivers. Dorsey on the handoff. And he's stopped up around the 20. Gain of 9 on the play. Three linemen and 4 linebackers for the defense. Dorsey tosses it up. Batted down and incomplete. The offense sets up to punt one away. The punt's away. Ripped to the ground. First and 10 for the offense. Morales lets it go. Pulls down that long-distance throw. And count it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. There's the kick. And the extra point is good. The first score of the game does go to Indianapolis. Let's see if they hold on. Lining up for the kickoff. Christensen boots it. The kickoff is fielded. And the tackle is made. Miami getting set to start off the drive. Hands it off. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Clark. That's good for about 7 yards. Miami makes their way to the line here on second down. Hike. He takes the ball. He fumbles the ball. He's not going any further. That will wrap things up for the first quarter. Indy on top for now with a small lead. Indianapolis getting set to start off the drive. Steps into the pocket. Throws a pass. Batted down and incomplete. A shotgun set for the offense. Morales on the handoff. McBride with the tackle. Gain of 12 on the play. A single back set for the offense. Go. He finds a target up near the 40. And he steps out of bounds. Gain of 1 on the play. Indianapolis makes their way to the line here on second down. Go. Makes the handoff. And the defense brings him down. Tackle by Francis. That'll go for 9 yards. Third down and short. Morales steps back into the pocket. It will be caught by Jenkins. He's ripped to the ground. Tackle by Garrett. A flag on the play. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. It looks like they're going to call a face mask on that play. They'll accept the penalty. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line. Morales hands it off. And he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. That's good for about 2. Seventh play of the drive. The handoff is taken by Murphy. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. That gets us to third down. Eighth play of the drive. Morales hands it off. Clemens makes the tackle. Gain of 3 on the play. The offense is going to try for 3 here. Christensen boots it, and it's good. That score extends Indy's lead a bit more. Lining up for the kickoff. He boots it away. The kickoff is caught. And he is tackled. Miami getting set to start off the drive. Dorsey surveys the field. Finds a target short along the sideline. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Miami makes their way to the line here on second down. Go! Dorsey on the handoff. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That will be good for about 1. Miami setting up on third down. Dorsey on the handoff. And he's brought down by the defense. Tackle by Becker. Gain of 9 on the play. The offense sets up to punt one away. Hike. Sparks boots it. Missed tackle on the defense. And down he goes. Indianapolis getting set to start off the drive. Morales steps back into the pocket. Tosses it over the middle of the field. A flag on the play, and the pass is incomplete. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The defense is going to get nailed for pass interference. They will accept the penalty. First down and 10 to go. Morales steps back into the pocket. Tosses it over to the sideline. Drop pass by the offense. The offense coming in for a 2-receiver set. Motion for the offense. He drops back to pass. Morales tosses it up. The pass connects. Wrapped up and taken down. Garrett got him. A huge gain by the offense. A nickel set for the defense. Murphy takes the handoff. And the tackle will be made by Higgins. That gets us to second down. The offense comes in on second down. Tonight. Quarterback on the design draw. Tackle by Graves. Short loss on the play. The offense has struggled to convert on third downs today. Morales steps back into the pocket. The pass is intercepted, and down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Hand off to Willis. And he'll be tackled near the line. Small gain on the play. Indy calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Second down for the offense. Player in motion to the left. Dorsey on the handoff. Reese brings him down. Gain of 8 on the play. First and 10. Hand off to Willis. He'll be brought down up near the 50. They'll lose a couple yards there. Miami makes their way to the line here on second down. Go! Dorsey back to pass. He's got a target near the 25. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. Miami makes their way up to the line. Dorsey surveys the field. He flings a pass, complete to Newton. And he's tackled. That's good for about 7 yards. The offense sets up to punt one away. Sparks kicks it away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start things off from the 20. Morales steps back into the pocket. It will be caught by Jenkins. He's tackled. They covered a lot of ground on that play. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line. He makes the throw over to the right side. It will be caught by Jenkins. He'll be tackled near the 45. That will bring up second down, and it's a Miami timeout. That will be their first. Indianapolis makes their way to the line here on second down. He drops back. He makes the throw over to the sideline, and he snagged it, and he's brought down by Fields. Gain of 13. First and 10 for the offense. Go! He finds a target up near the 40. And Francis wraps him up and brings him down. Gain of 5 on the play. Indianapolis calls for timeout. That will be their second timeout. Fifth play of the drive. Morales steps back into the pocket. Wrapped up and taken down. Garrett got him. Gain of 5 on the play. Indy calling a timeout. That will be their last timeout. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis. Penalty marker on the field. He's got a target near the 25. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. The defense looks to have lined up offside, and they'll accept the penalty. 2 receivers for the offense. Morales steps back into the pocket. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The offense comes in with 3 receivers. Morales steps back into the pocket. And count it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The kicking team sets up for the extra point. Hike. There's the kick. And it sails through. That score extends Indy's lead a bit more. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He sends it off. The kickoff is caught. And the tackle is made. Miami getting set to start off the drive. Dorsey lets it fly. It will be caught by Ball. Person with the tackle. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. Timeout call for Miami. That will be their second of the half. And it's a fresh set of downs for Miami. Dorsey surveys the field. Throws it off to the left side. The ball is caught. Tackle made by Reese. First down, Miami. And it's a Miami timeout. That will be their last of the half. First and 10 for the offense. Dorsey surveys the field. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. Drop pass by the offense. Second and 10. Go! Dorsey tosses it up. He'll safely step out near the 5-yard line. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. fifth play of the drive. Dorsey surveys the field. He finds a target. Off to the right. It's picked off. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. Indianapolis getting set to start off the drive. Morales on the handoff. Down he goes. Tackle by Fields. That will be good for about 6. The second quarter comes to an end. Indianapolis with a commanding lead so far. The offense lines up to kick it off. Christensen kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. Shakes off the first tackle. The tackle is made. Miami getting set to start off the drive. Player in motion. Penalty marker on the field. He tosses a floater. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The defense looks to have lined up offside. They will accept the penalty. The offense sets up with 2 backs. Dorsey hands it off. He'll be brought down up near the 50. Gain of 14 on the play. First down and 10 to go. He hands it to the runner inside. He's taken down. Perkins with the tackle. That will go for about 8 yards. Miami makes their way to the line here on second down. Hand off to Willis. He's finally taken down. Gain of 16 on the play. The offense sets up in the pistol formation. Dorsey hands it off. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. They'll pick up a couple yards here. Miami makes their way to the line here on second down. Dorsey's back to pass. He makes the throw into the end zone. Welcome to South Beach. Touchdown, Miami. The offense sets up for the point after. And Moody will kick it away here. And the extra point is good. Miami eats away at the lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. And Moody will kick it away here. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line. The handoff is taken by Murphy. He's ripped to the ground. Tackle by Garrett. Gain of 12 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Morales hands it off. He's ripped to the ground. Tackle by Garrett. Gain of 10 on the play. A nickel set for the defense. Morales steps back into the pocket. He throws it off to the right side. And he's got it. Complete to Hudson. McBride with the tackle. First down, Indianapolis. First down and 10 to go. He drops back to pass. Makes the throw at the sideline. And Murphy pulls it down. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First and 10 for the offense. Dropping back. He sends this one into the end. Indy scores. Touchdown. The offense sets up for the point after. There's the kick. And the extra point is good. That score extends Indy's lead a bit more. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Christensen kicks it away. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. They will look to get this drive going here from the 25. Dorsey back to pass. Throws it off to the left side. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Go! Dorsey on the handoff. And Schwartz has got him for the tackle. Gain of 3 on the play. Third play of the drive. Go! Dorsey on the handoff. And Schwartz has got him for the tackle. They'll pick up a couple yards there. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. Tonight. Sparks kicks it away. The runner breaks free. That's the end of that play. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line. The receiver goes into motion. He makes the handoff to the outside. Tackle made by Ortiz. Gain of 1 on the play. Indianapolis makes their way to the line here on second down. Go! Morales tosses it up. And the receiver just can't bring it in. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on third downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. Morales on the handoff. Higgins brings him to the ground. Short gain on the play. The offense sets up to punt one away. He makes the punt. And he is tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. QB back to pass. Dorsey lets it fly. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Second play of the drive. Dorsey back to pass. He's got a target near the 25. He safely steps out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 4. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on third downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. He drops back. Dorsey lets it fly. There's a flag on the play. Wrapped up and brought down. Tackled by Becker. Let's see what the call is. Don't see this very often. The offense called for pass interference. And they'll take the penalty. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. Dorsey surveys the field. Penalty flag on the field. It's pulled in by Mosley. And he's immediately brought down. Let's see what the call is. They're going to flag the defense for holding here. It looks like they'll decline the penalty. Gain of 18 on the play. And it's a fresh set of downs for Miami. Dorsey hands it off. Hill with the tackle. Wrestles him to the ground. That'll bring up second down. Miami makes their way to the line here on second down. Throws the ball. He's taken down. Perkins with the tackle. That signals the end of the third quarter. Indianapolis with a commanding lead so far. The offense has struggled to convert on third downs today. Dorsey tosses it up. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The punt team takes the field. Sparks boots it. The punt sails into the end zone and will be brought out to the 20. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis. He makes the handoff to the outside. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Harrison. Gain of 8 on the play. Second play of the drive. Morales steps back into the pocket. Launches one deep over the middle of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The defense lines up for another third down. They've executed well so far here today. Murphy takes the handoff. Stewart wrestles him to the ground for the tackle. They'll lose 1 on the play. The offense lines up the punt. Bennett on the kick. Missed tackle on the defense. And the defender got him down. Miami getting set to start off the drive. Penalty flag on the field. I think somebody moved. That's a false start. And they'll accept the penalty. First down. He drops back into the pocket. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. Loss of 9. The offense comes in on second down. Go! Dorsey hands it off. Missed tackle on the defense. Stopped before he could break free. That gets us to third down. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. And he's got it. And the tackle will be made by Moody. Gain of 18 on the play. The punt team takes the field. Hike. Sparks boots it. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He drops back into the pocket. He tosses one. And it's knocked away by the defense. The defense comes in a 4-3 set. Steps into the pocket. Morales tosses it up. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Third and 10 for the offense. Morales lets it go. And the pass falls to the ground. The punt team makes its way up the line. Bennett on the kick. The punt is fielded. And he's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. Loss of 11 on the play. The offense lines up on second and long. Dorsey surveys the field. He makes the throw over to the right side. The catch is made by Willis. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The offense has not had much luck converting on third downs today. Go! Willis takes the handoff. And he is tackled. That will be good for about 6. And it's a fresh set of downs for Miami. Right side handoff. Got him down. Tackle made by Perkins. That will go for about 5 yards. Fifth play of the drive. Dorsey surveys the field. He sends this one off to the left side of the end zone. And it's knocked away by the defense. The offense can't seem to find their rhythm today on third downs. Let's see if they switch things up with this call. Player in motion to the left. Dorsey back to pass. It will be caught by Ball. And the tackle will be made by Moody. Gain of 15. Operating out of the pistol. He steps back to pass. He makes the throw over to the interception. He's tackled. They'll start things off from the 20.
Hike.
He finds a target running deep down the sideline. It is caught by Wade. Down he goes. Tackled by Fields. A nice pickup there by the offense. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line. Morales on the handoff. Wrapped up and brought to the ground by Graves. Gain of 3 on the play. Indianapolis makes their way to the line here on second down. Indianapolis makes their way to the line here on second down. Morales on the handoff. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Harrison. That will keep the chains moving. Timeout call for Miami. That will be their first. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis. They'll send a player in motion. There's a flag on the play. I think they're going to get the offense for a false start. They will accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs for Indianapolis.
Go!
Morales hands it off. And Harrison got him. That's good for 10 yards. Miami using up a timeout. They will have 1 remaining timeout. Second down, 14 yards to go. Morales hands it off. Breaks away from the first defender. And he's brought down by Fields. That's good for a gain of 4. Miami using up a timeout. That will be their last timeout. It's a third down for Indy here. Morales hands it off. Higgins brings him to the ground. Gain of 5 on the play. Indianapolis makes their way up to the line. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. Second down, 12 yards to go. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. The defense lines up for another third down. They've executed well so far here today. That will do it for us today. For the entire Axis football crew, my name is Andy McNamara. We'll see you next game.